Hi everyone! Today I'm cooking with Spam again. It's sort of my sequel to the popular Spam musubi video that I did a few years ago. So since everyone seemed to like that, I figure it must be because of Spam. So today I'm cooking with actually Spam Light. I'm trying to be a little healthier. And what we're going to make is fried rice with Spam. And it's going to be really simple. A lot of the ingredients you can always have ready in your pantry because, you know, for example, Spam is always available. You can always keep a can, in your pantry, and it's ready whenever you have that craving for it. Other ingredients we're going to use is we're going to have 3 eggs that we're going to scramble up. Scrambled egg is pretty standard for fried rice. I have about a half a bag or about 8 ounces of frozen peas and carrots. Peas are great for you and very healthy, and having it just from the frozen aisle makes it really simple to always have it available. You can always have a bag in your freezer, and then you can just defrost it right before you use it. Of course, you need to have rice, and it's always nice to use cooked rice that you cooked maybe a night or two ago, so that way by the time you're ready to use it, it's a little bit harder with less moisture, because the thing about fried rice is that you don't want a lot of moisture, because the moisture is going to make your rice kind of mushy, and you actually want that light, fluffy, very sort of not mixing together type of feeling to it. And I'm going to add something different. I'm going to try and put some pineapple, just because I feel like I'm from Hawaii. Spam is really popular in Hawaii, and pineapple makes me think of Hawaii. So I have a can of crushed pineapple. Again, having this available just in your pantry whenever you feel like you're craving for Spam fried rice with pineapples, then this is your bet. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the juice. We're just going to use the pineapple because, again, we're going to try not to have a lot of moisture. And finally, just to finish off any kind of fried rice dish, it's always nice to have green onions. So I've chopped up a little bit of green onion. This is probably like 2 stalks or about 1/4 cup. And that'll be the finishing touch to the rice. I diced up my Spam that I'm going to use. I'm not going to use the whole can. You just decide how much you want. That's the nice thing about fried rice, is kind of like what you have available. Mush, fry it all together, stir fry it all together in the wok, and then you're all set for like a quick and easy dinner. So let's get started on cooking it now. Okay, we're going to start out first by cooking the different ingredients separately, because like I said, it's mostly about assembling your ingredients and just kind of basically stirring it all together at the end. But it's always nice when you can taste the individual ingredients itself. I always start out with the eggs, and basically I'm just going to scramble them first. I make sure my wok is hot. I got 3 scrambled eggs. Just pour it all in there. And there's no real technique to this. We're just going to scramble it because it's all going to break up when it gets tossed back in. So what we're doing is we're cooking our different ingredients separately, and at the very end we're going to blend it all together to make our Spam fried rice. I'm using this nice non-stick wok that I actually got from my friend Steamy Kitchen. She does a really great blog. You should check it out. But what's nice about this is that it can get really high, but it's non-stick, so you don't have to worry about making a lot of mess. So since my wok's pretty high, this egg fried up pretty fast. Now we can start working on the other ingredients. Alright, I took out my egg. I added some oil again. And the next step is going to be our Spam that I've chopped into cubes. The thing that makes Spam really tasty is getting that nice caramelization from all the fat. You want to sort of brown it so that the fat will get that nice savory flavor. So that's basically what I'm doing at this point. Alright, I'm done with the Spam. So now I'm ready to get our fried rice all assembled. I'm going to heat up some oil again. The pan is really hot now. We're going to start with our frozen vegetables. That's really sizzling. Because it's defrosted a bit, it doesn't really need that long to cook. But because moisture will come out because it's been frozen, that's why I didn't want to cook it with my rice. This is probably about 3 to 4 cups of cooked rice. And because it's from the refrigerator, I try to break it up as I'm tossing it in. Let's get all of that in there. And you just kind of stir fry it. Basically, we're just trying to warm up the rice. After you kind of break it up a bit, what you want to do is start adding flavor to it. So I like to put a little bit of pepper. This is white pepper, ground white pepper. You can use your regular pepper, but with the ground white pepper, it has that sort of spicier flavor. Some people aren't big fans of it, but I like it. Plus, you don't really see it, so it makes it nicer for the presentation. Then we throw in some soy sauce. Really, the soy sauce is going to be what gives your rice the flavor. I put about 3 tablespoons, I would guess. Just stirring to make sure it all gets blended. Another flavor I like to add to my fried rice is Shaoxing wine. Just that alcohol gives it that kind of body that I like. Again, probably the same amount as the soy sauce, about 3 tablespoons. Now that we've got our rice flavored, we can now throw in all the other ingredients. Here's our Spam that's been browned. That looks great. Toss that in. Make sure it's all nice and blended. Our scrambled egg. And as you're blending that in, you can kind of break it apart too, so that it can spread out and not be all clumpy. Again, this was about 3 eggs. Depending what you like, you could add another one. I had a lot of rice, so. Alright, now we're almost done. So we're going to throw in our final ingredients. The pineapple. I throw this in last just because it has a lot of moisture. And again, I don't want my rice to be soggy, so that's why I don't want to cook it very long with it. The green onions, and then we're done. I'm just going to stir this up, and then now we're ready to serve. The thing about fried rice is it's important to season it and make sure it tastes to your liking. So always be sure to taste it when you're near finishing, and then adjust it with either salt or more soy sauce. But otherwise, we're done. That's good, huh?